Hello and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 39. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle W. Herzog.
I like it.
I
like it.
Oh God, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, make sure you're listening to Teen Mom Trash Talk and also 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. So you could just get a little bit of us. But if you don't watch those shows and you absolutely refuse to listen to those podcasts, make sure you go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where we have over 7 billion and 11
Really?
7 billion and 11 bonus podcasts. Our favorite podcast, BS, where we just
it's so good. We just BS.
we do it.
Last week we had Nick Monroy on.
Last week we had our famous friend Nick Monroy. If you guys don't know who Nick Monroy is, you're lying.
Yeah, you're missing out.
You're also lying to yourselves, because Nick is one of the biggest superstars probably in the United States.
Yeah, he really is. He's the next big thing. Big things popping.
Oh my God. So guys, go over there and check that out. Patreon.com/trash talk podcasts. Do all the stuff. Make us proud.
Do the stuff. Tell a friend.
Do the stuff. Season 8, episode 54 of Catfish the TV show, Adam and Mercy. Let's do it.
I liked it.
Well, I liked it, but I don't like the beginnings. I don't like the fake storylines.
The baby cute is born.
Okay, why are we calling him Baby QQ? Because Psy is the worst name ever?
I don't know. I think just Cammy calls him cute.
Okay, well, Laura had Baby Psy, Baby QQ, and he does look a few weeks old. He doesn't look fresh out of the oven.
Right. Also, because of the way they were holding him.
Yeah, they were holding him like free baby hold.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, aren't you supposed to support something?
They were just free holding this baby. I think that, okay, can I tell you what I really think?
Yeah, okay.
I think after your third kid, it is what it is. And if they can't support their own head, then they better learn pretty quick.
Don't know what to tell you, kid. Right. I think it's so different. Mm-hmm.
It's like those Loves commercials.
Yes.
Like people that have more than one kid use Loves, because
it's like you hand the baby to the mechanic with your second kid. Yeah.
Those commercials kill me.
They're very funny. It's like, that's how I'd be on the first kid.
Yeah, I'd be like, and then I would leave the mechanic shop.
Yep. Be like,
and drive
nice knowing you.
And drive into the horizon.
Nice knowing you, kid.
And people would be like, wow, you look good for just having a baby. And I'm like,
yeah, I don't have it anymore though.
Stress-free is the way to be. I got to tell you, that mechanic though, he is not happy. So, Baby Psy is looking at Cammy, won't really pay attention to her on the Zoom, and he's like, I don't know. He saw Max and he loved Max.
That was so funny. It's like, I don't know what it is. I guess it's that, which is like, so what a dig. I love it.
Neve is in Rel's office in New York.
Right.
And we meet Adam. He's from Michigan. 6 months ago, he met Mercy on Meet Me from Torrance, California, and he loves her. She's super into him, but he said that he's like a really big guy.
Okay. I don't think he's a really big guy.
I mean, he is, but like,
I mean, he's a big guy, but I just feel like that's very dramatic. And what does it matter?
No, well, I don't think it's dramatic. I think like he's like, he keeps saying like, me, like I'm, big, like kind of like,
that's why I'm saying it's like dramatic.
I'll take what I can get. Right. So he said
that like his whole vibe. I don't like that.
Very sad. So he said that they've been talking kids and marriage, and they were video chatting, but there was like a weird glare. So they weren't really chatting. He said that it was kind of like he was seeing a video of someone.
Right. Like she was holding, I guess, a phone up.
Right. Like he was video chatting with someone holding a video up.
That's crazy.
Right. So they Zoom with Adam. He's 38. He was a youth advocate at a community center, but now he's on disability because he got hit by a truck.
Poor guy.
And then he says something about needing assistance. Maybe he has like a home health aide?
I don't know. That's what, right. He said something about assistance, but does he mean he just needs assistance walking by using a wheelchair? I don't know. Or like a cane or like a walker. Right. They don't clarify.
Okay. Also, he claims that he's too big to date.
Why?
Now I got to tell you something, Adam. I hope you're listening.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's too anything not to date.
I don't think so at all.
There's a seat for every ass, my friend.
It's true though. Too big, too small, too tall, too short. Like you're never too anything.
No. There's someone for everyone.
Will always like
Please stop.
you.
Please stop. So he said that Mercy moved from Italy when she was 19, and she sends him tons of selfies all the time,
which is usually a good sign.
Usually a good sign. He also bought her
an
engagement ring.
That
he calls a wedding ring.
I know, but you know what he means.
Men. So they had discussed going on a cruise together.
Right.
But when the cruise was coming around, Mercy's mom was sick and needed $460 for medicine. So he's like, listen, I just can't send money to someone that I don't know, but I'll bring it to your house and meet you.
That's very funny. But also he never went.
That's so, what's so
why
funny.
Why did he do that?
I think he just wanted to see if she'd give an address.
Yeah, because
he had no
intentions of going, right? But then they just continue talking. Does she just not bring it up again? Like, it's so
I guess
weird.
not. So she gave him her address, and they only talk on WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
Her Facebook,
right?
So when they first met, she was like, "Do you want to talk to me here, here, or here?" And one of the options was Facebook. She had sent her Facebook, and now the Facebook is gone.
Right, and he doesn't have Instagram.
Right. So, and they like him so much. They need you to know. Neve and Cammie love Adam. And you know what? I love Adam.
Okay. I love him.
Good vibe. Very good vibe.
He's such a, what a genuine person.
He seems just regular. Like,
not many people on the show come off like he does.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So now what they're going to do is they do an image search and they have nothing. Nothing comes up.
Right.
Then they're going to do this phone lookup. It's a 916 number. And that's from Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
They look up her address, they look up her name on Instagram, and then they find three Instagram profiles that have like one follower.
Bad sign.
So Cammie wants to pull up.
Yeah. Cammie's like, all right, well, we got an address.
So they get $500 in cash, real money.
Yeah.
This
is a great plan. I like this plan.
I know, but I would have gotten like fake money.
Like
from the movies.
Yeah. Yeah, but the other person would notice.
No, if you get really good fake money, no.
I feel like
you just had it like in a band. You know what I mean? Like in a clip.
Aren't you not supposed to use counterfeit money? Isn't that like illegal?
I mean, they do it in movies. This is a TV show.
No, I don't know. I just feel like they wanted it to be real, I guess. Right. What if she said okay and took it though?
And then they closed the door. Right. Well, she said it's non-refundable.
Right. Like, okay, bye.
Oh God. So Cammie goes with this producer, John and Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
And all right.
It's very good. This producer is a very good actor.
Okay. I felt like he was the worst actor I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't think so. But the only thing I thought was weird was that he was like, I've been talking to this girl online, blah, blah, blah. Why did he say that? Why did he portray himself?
Because he's the one bringing the money.
Yeah, but he should act like he was a messenger or something.
No,
because he's not Adam.
Sure, but it's almost like maybe Adam was like, you know, this guy, like you wouldn't be upset if this guy showed up at your house, kind of.
Right, instead of Adam. Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's
he's
just weird.
Just regular. So they find out from these weird Instagrams, by the way, that this is a person named Caroline Moore, and she's an influencer, weight loss stuff, and
tons
blah,
of
blah,
followers,
blah.
Right? All the same pictures.
Yes. So obviously fake pictures. So John knocks on the door, and no one by that name is there.
Right.
But John's a very bad actor.
Well, I see. I didn't think so. He's like, but I got this money. Look at this money.
No, it was a bad actor. He just sounded like a bad actor. It was not genuine. It was like he was you could tell that it was scripted. He was doing like a bad reenactment on like a Spike TV show.
I don't know. I didn't think he was so bad. I have to tell you.
All right. Well, guess who's never going to be a casting agent?
Okay. Me.
So they show this person the $500. I like that they did that too. That's very funny. That's
but that's what made me laugh. Right.
He was he was like the equivalent of someone that would be like, Mamma mia, what a pizza. Like he was like really just trying too hard.
It would have been funny though if she would have been like, okay, I'm Mercy, and just took it.
I would have said
Just
that.
kidding. I know you would have.
I would have been like, she's in the bathroom. I could take the money. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, you're right. Actually, I
Closed.
do have a roommate. I forgot about
I
her.
do feel like Mercy.
Yeah, we just call her Murray. So
I
I
didn't want
forgot.
to say because we have a speech impediment. All right. So Neve and Cammy Zoom, and Cammy sounds sick. Do you notice this?
No.
Yeah, she sounded a little stuffy.
Oh, okay. I did not notice that.
Cammy,
I'm surprised we didn't see Biggie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess because Biggie couldn't come on the adventure.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he stayed home. Maybe he had a nanny. Or maybe he had a job interview.
He might have had a job interview, or maybe he's freelancing.
That's true. He's
Yeah,
like
you
doing
never
some
know.
writing assignments.
Yeah. Yep.
He said, or maybe he's working on a packet.
Maybe he's ghostwriting.
That's true. For
Working on a packet.
Yeah, he's like working on like a packet, like for
A junket.
No, like a comedy show or something. He's sending in his best work.
Oh, okay. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, like a resume kind of thing. So so they bring Adam in and they tell him what they found. And Adam says something that I'm like, Adam, you're dumb.
What did he say?
They were like, this is a Sacramento number. This person says they live here. And he's like, well, people move around states. Adam, that was a very general. That was almost like,
be her.
I know, but like on 90 Day Fiance, Ella and Johnny,
Right.
Ella goes, people travel and they're okay during COVID. And it's like, and then some people aren't. What?
He, here's the thing though. He doesn't care if it's her or not, because he just wants to be with someone.
I don't think it's necessarily that cut and dry. I think that he really feels like he connected with this person more than anything. And it's kind of like, is there a woman that I could connect to? Because it's almost giving him hope that he's connectable to.
You know what's funny is I bet you so many women have reached out to him.
I hope so. I hope this guy gets all the ladies.
He's going to. I know he is.
I was thinking about that too. So he said that, he's someone who's, quote, not the most attractive guy on the planet. And I'm like, Adam,
like hearing that.
Adam, most guys aren't the most attractive guy on the planet.
Oh God, there are just so many.
Like,
There's just
why?
so many.
Why? But here's the thing. Cammy started off pretty rough and then she gets better in her message, but like started off pretty rough.
I know. Like, well, I know that you don't like yourself, but you could work on yourself and this and that.
Yeah.
Like,
Cammy said that he could change how he looks if he wants.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So basically what they see, and this is what I hate about Neve, Cammy, and Max, all three of them.
I know.
They let you know if they think you're gross.
But I do like that she tells him, like, you don't deserve scraps.
She said you still deserve love, but her message was kind of like, you still deserve love even though you're gross.
Even though you're gross. Yes.
Instead of like, you just deserve love. You're a very nice person. Like, what is the problem?
It's funny because Neve makes it like, oh, he's the nicest guy. Like, Adam's the nicest guy in the world. He likes me so much. And it's like, I've seen you be much nicer to women on this show. Like hot women, you're much nicer.
Yeah,
too.
when he's doing all the hugs in season 1.
When he won't stop. He would not stop hugging that girl.
Oh God. So that I did not like Cammy. I get what you were saying.
Listen, the way she tried, she was trying. It was nice.
Tried, poorly executed. You do need a little bit of training in body positivity.
Yes.
Cammy, you were Miss Teen USA.
But that's what I mean. Come on, Cammy. Isn't that funny? I feel like that was only a few years ago. Like
she's not that old.
I know. She's young. She comes off older though.
Absolutely, she does.
Yeah.
She needs to brush up on her BP.
Yes.
Thank you. So they text Mercy.
Right.
Mercy says, I don't want to be on TV. So they're like, okay, we went to this house. We know it's not you. And she said, leave that house alone. And she'll come
adamant.
So she'll come into the Zoom if they leave that house alone.
And it's like, okay, why? Are you actually in that house? What's happening?
Well, we find out very quickly, and maybe even too quickly.
Yes, too quickly.
Frank pops up with a bad connection in a room in Africa, and the walls are dirty.
Okay. This, I have to tell you, caught me off guard. The only reason why it didn't is because you told me that this was going to be something I've never seen before.
Yes.
But like he pops up and I'm like, what's happening? Because I saw the walls.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, he's not living in America.
He's the guy that everyone online thinks they're talking to.
Yes. Yes.
He's the guy
He's
who
the
keeps
guy that they
emailing
think
me.
Michael on 90 Day Fiance is.
Yes.
It's truth. Yep.
He is. He's a Yahoo boy.
Yes. He is a Yahoo boy.
And if you guys don't know what that is, you should watch 90 Day Fiance.
Just
so
look that shit up.
The walls are dirty. And he says, everything I've told you was a lie. I lied to you the whole time. I'm a scammer to feed my family. So Adam's like, I am also on a fixed income. I'm on disability. I make $800-900 a month.
Right. And like I spent money I didn't have.
Right. So but what did he spend money on? The ring? Like
the ring. But that was also like elective.
Sure. So
Frank didn't ask you for a ring.
No. So his girlfriend has a son that's 3.
Right.
And Frank makes $200-300 a month doing catfish scams. He said that Americans are the easiest to send money and gift cards probably because of, all of the apps that we have access to.
He comes off very proud of this, and I don't like it.
Okay, but just remember something. He keeps calling it a job.
Oh, it's a job to him.
But it is presented
as
a job to him.
It's presented as a job to him.
Exactly. So he said that he really just wanted the money, and he does want God to give him a better job. Okay.
I mean, maybe Craigslist could too.
And then Africa Craigslist.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure there's a Craigslist everywhere.
I like how they bleeped out the country that he's from.
Right.
Like we were going to find Frank. Like Frank's his real name.
Right. Like I'm sure his name is Frank. We're going to look up Frank in Africa.
Maybe his name is Francis.
Named after my grandmother.
Maybe his name is Paco.
Right. He looks like a Paco.
Well, I think Paco is Frank. Like that's a nickname for Frank.
It is.
Okay, good. So God did not give him a better job. So God
didn't give him a better job.
Now we learn about the address. He says that the man that lives there is cheating on his wife with Mercy.
And that's why he didn't want them to go there.
I don't believe that. I think that's a storyline.
Really?
I think that gave Cammie a reason to get out of the house.
I
think that's why they brought the money. I think that's why they felt so safe going there.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think that was a storyline. Also, we don't follow up with that.
But is this just a random address though? Like who came up with this address?
He claims.
Right.
Oh, no. It's a random address. It's an address that.
But I'm saying, so he just looked up a random address.
No, I don't think he looked up he claims that it's an address of the man.
Oh, no, I know. But I'm saying, but then where did this
Catfish
address come from?
Catfish, the TV show producers.
Right.
Went to this address that was already vetted.
Right.
And I think that was staged.
Interesting. Okay.
It was staged to make the story a little bit more interesting.
Well, of course, because they want it to be as interesting as possible. He can't just be scamming one person.
Sure. And I got to tell you, he's smiling through his apology.
I know. It's so not genuine.
And Adam's like, this isn't genuine.
Right.
So he shows Frank the engagement ring. And
then Frank is like, oh, kind of gets upset.
Like fake upset?
Yeah, I guess they were trying to make it like he's remorseful.
Sure, but he's not.
Like, oh, sorry, no, he's not.
This is Frank's story. So Frank's dad died before he was born. He was 10 when his mom died, and then his uncle took him and had a stroke. So he got a job making beads, and he would get paid $4 a week.
Right.
Then he had an appendix attack.
Right.
So he was out of work, and he keeps saying, like, I got this job catfishing.
Yeah, he thinks this is a job. I mean, it is a job to him.
Right. So Adam's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you the engagement ring. And now all of a sudden, okay, but all of a sudden, Frank is so pumped that Adam forgives him because that's what was really important in Frank's heart.
No, it's because he has jewelry coming his way.
So he blesses everyone. And Noelle.
Yeah.
Neve says that Adam's a sucker, but he's kind. Adam calls Neve an asshole, which was kind of funny.
Yes, very funny.
And they didn't stay friends.
Right. But because Adam was having trouble connecting with Frank, I guess he didn't believe him. I don't know.
No, I think that they didn't stay friends because he's just a random guy.
Yeah, but then Frank's like that he understands Adam not being able to trust him or something. It's like, that's why.
All right. Well, Frank opened an electrical shop in his village and everything is good. Now, okay. Is it nice that Adam sent Frank the ring? I'd like to discuss that.
I think it was presented to be nice.
Okay. I think that it was a very strange thing to do.
Yeah, of course it was.
Especially when you have the receipt, as you said earlier in the episode.
Yes.
Okay. If you were so worried about Frank,
right,
wouldn't you have returned the ring and sent him the cash?
Okay, but it's not about being worried about Frank. To him, that ring represents love.
Okay, good for you. I don't
Right.
think his girlfriend really cares about that. I think that if we believe the situation that Frank's in, I think they're starving.
But it's like, you're going to send a con artist this jewelry. How do you even know there is a girlfriend?
You're going to send a con artist an engagement ring that you could just
Yeah.
get your money back on and send him $100 if you really feel that bad for him.
And you're on a fixed income.
What are you doing?
Right. It's so weird to me.
You don't even know
That
the
didn't feel
backstory.
that genuine.
You don't even know the backstory of his girlfriend. All he
Right.
said was, he was like, "Are you going to marry your girlfriend?" He's like, "Sure."
Yeah. Right. You didn't like show
Why?
a
Because she has a
picture?
kid? We know
Right.
nothing else about your relationship.
Yeah. I need to know more than that before I send you a diamond.
I mean, exactly. He's a scam artist. Did his dad really die? We don't know.
Right.
Did his
That's
mom
the
really die?
thing.
We don't know
his real story.
We don't know anything. And this guy
No.
is sending him. I mean, listen, how much could he have spent on this ring? They very
Just a few
specifically,
$100 probably.
they very
Yeah.
specifically did not zoom in.
Right. It's probably
Or
like
focus.
moissanite or something.
Moissanite's nice. I would not mind a moissanite ring.
No, I like moissanite. It's just like, it looks just like a diamond.
Right. But like, why are we doing this? This is a terrible idea for everyone involved. It's not really helping anyone. All it is you're out the money.
Yeah.
Frank has to figure out how to sell this
I
ring.
knew this was going to trigger you. I knew this was.
Because what are we doing?
Yeah, I know. It's stupid. Like when you look at it at the time, it's kind of touching because it's like,
Not really.
He bought it in love, this, that.
Okay,
you
bought it
like,
in
well,
love.
you're a Looney Tune and this is why this happens to you.
Okay, so you bought it for love. And now
Yeah.
you're going to send it to Frank because he has a girlfriend, maybe.
Yes. Right. Maybe.
Question
You're
mark.
sending it to Paco in
All right,
somewhere in Africa.
So let's pretend that Frank's in love with his girlfriend and he's really going to do this. But also they really are struggling and really are starving.
Right.
So now his girlfriend's going to walk around with a rock on her finger.
Right.
And her
They
kid
have
is
no
starving.
money. Right.
Do they all... What are we
I don't know.
doing?
My first thought was they're just going to sell the ring.
Okay, then just get your money back and send them some cash.
No, I guess not. I don't know.
You'll always get less for your ring sold secondhand.
Yes.
So it's like, say the ring was $500. You're going to get $500 back. He's never going to sell it in Africa for $500 on the street.
He's going to sell it for like $50.
Okay. So then get your money back and send Frank $50.
Right.
That's like 5 months of salary.
Oh, I know.
Of beating. 5 months.
Right.
So
and he doesn't even have the job beating anymore.
But this is what are we doing here?
I don't know.
I don't know. Terribly thought out. Do you think he sent the ring?
Okay. So I was like looking at the update. I'm like, why don't they say
Frank got the ring and here's a picture of him and his girlfriend and he proposed to her and now he married her.
Right.
This is not real.
Say that.
This can't be real.
No, I don't think he sent it.
I don't even think that. I think that this was an added plot line. Now, here's the other thing. We always talk about how in Catfish that the catfish contacts the show.
This catfish didn't contact the show. Because not every single time.
Okay,
has it
just
been the
sometimes.
Catfish. Right.
Okay, so you
I think like 90% of the time is the catfish, but I don't think this time it was the catfish.
It just doesn't make a ton of sense.
Because that wouldn't make any sense.
Also, if we're really going to talk about Catfish, so we're on season 8, episode 54. This is the first scammer that we get.
I know.
This is the first true scammer that has no connection whatsoever.
I know.
That's like,
it was good though. I wasn't expecting it.
I definitely wasn't expecting it, but like statistically,
you would think there would be a lot more.
There probably are though. I don't know. Noelle, I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore.
Well, I want to tell you, I looked up Adam on Facebook.
Yes, tell me about it.
Because I went into the Facebook group and people were like posting about, I love him. I want to reach out to him. Does anybody know I can reach out to him? And they posted like his name is Adam Longwell. If anybody wants to hit up his DMs. He lives in Lansing, Michigan, as you know. So 3 days ago, it says, got into a car wreck. My dad's truck is totaled.
Oh, God.
Because I think he lives with his dad and his stepmother because there's pictures of them eating together, making pizza together, this, that. Then it says,
What
still
kind of
haven't been
pizza?
seen by a doctor. Probably not gluten-free.
Oh,
There is a pizza. It says making homemade pizza with dad and stepmom. It has pepperoni, like sausage.
okay. You lost me.
They're sheet pan pizzas.
Oh, come on, guys. You can even get a pizza steal.
Yeah.
No.
Also, he has this thing. You guys, my stepmom is a master seamstress and makes incredible purses, quilts, memory bears. Hit me up if you're interested. Hit him up.
Well, I could hit him up. I would like a quilt and a memory bear.
Yeah. So this is all new too. Like he just posted that 4 days ago. So he got into a car accident. It's just like little bit. He left the hospital. He was tired of waiting. There was a 22 car pileup.
Jesus Christ.
He goes back to the hospital and he goes, there are cute nurses everywhere and I have to fart. And then he goes, finally out of the hospital. I've been holding in that fart all day. That was a day ago. So
I hope
like
it was
he's very active. In his picture, it's just a picture of him and sunglasses that like Dr. Spock would wear.
Oh, like the wraparound.
Very silly. Yeah.
All right. You just said memory bear and it triggered a memory for me.
Oh, what?
Didn't you buy me a Winnie the Pooh bear for Christmas and never give it to me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Thanks.
So
I saw you today. Okay.
I should have given it to you today.
Yeah. Great. Why don't you just keep it? Fuck you.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's so nice. I got it for you.
It's fine. All right. Well,
now it's going to smell like me and Chico.
Great. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. I've always dreamt of a dirty teddy bear. It's my favorite.
A DPH.
Yeah. Great.
Pooh bear.
Yeah. Great. That's amazing. Okay. Well, you can return
Pink
that.
Winnie.
You can return that and send the money to my
I'll
family.
return it and get you a new one. Okay. I'll send it to Frank. I'll send it to Paco for you.
send it to my brother Paco, who's and my sister-in-law.
Okay. Yes. I'll
Paquita.
send it to them. He could propose with that.
Well, what else are you like?
Right. What else is there?
And now, how did he sell the engagement ring and use the money to open the electrical shop in his village? Also, he's a trained electrician. What's happening here?
I know. Okay. So I was thinking that's actually true. Like maybe he sold the ring for the electric shop.
Okay. But now you're a skilled electrician.
How did that happen? Right. Because I thought you were
I will tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of hats,
Oh, I know. I am electrician. I am not.
Electrician is really something hard to just pick up real quick.
Yes, it's very true.
It is one of the harder. I think that it would be easy to just do surgeries on people.
Yeah, I think it would be easier, to like weld.
Also, I like how Frank is referring to his terrible health struggles. And it's like, oh, my appendix. So what happened with your appendix?
I don't know. He said his appendix attacked him. I thought that was so funny.
Do you think after they took it out, it attacked him?
Oh, like it ran after him? The table?
Yeah, like it ran after him with a knife?
Yeah. This is what after him. Mm-hmm.
Well,
this is what happens when you podcast at 8:45 at night.
Yeah.
You start imagining things like this.
Yeah. I'm never
You're imagining getting attacked by appendices.
That's many appendixes.
I can't wait, guys. Tracy's going to text me at 2 a.m. and be like, I'm having night terrors.
Hey, Noelle, are you having any kind of obsessive thoughts? Intrusive thoughts about your appendix?
I don't even know what an appendix looks like.
Okay,
I don't need to know. You don't have to tell me.
Let's not even talk about it.
Okay.
Yada, 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 la, 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 la. If you guys want to talk about this show, meaning like the podcast, if you want to talk about the show, meaning Catfish, if you want to talk about us, meaning Tracey and Noelle, then go to Catfish Trash Talk on Facebook, join the group, because we're having a lot of fun there. Make sure you're listening to our other podcast, 90 Day Fiance, Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, and make sure, more importantly, you're joining Patreon at patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast, because that's where we recap the season 1 reunion. Hopefully there will be more reunions to recap. And
I wish.
All the stuff, guys, come over. We're going to do all the stuff. Patreon.com. Go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for anything podcast or Tracey related. That's where we sell our merch. That's where you could look at my Amazon finds. You could check out my Cameo. And you can follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you can follow me at Trixie2Zini on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to make a NoelleWinters.com one day.
Ooh.
How
would you do that?
Never know. Noelle Winters Herzog. That's too many letters.
Noelle W. Hers. Rattlesnake. You're the Italian rattlesnake. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed this as much as I did. You probably didn't. No, I mean, we probably
You
enjoyed it the
might
same
have. I
amount.
did. I think it's
Yeah.
equal amounts.
Equal amounts. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
All right.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Don't go
What?
anywhere, guys.
Okay. What?
Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on any platform that you listen to us on, because we want to hear from you. We haven't had a review in a long time, and that's like the best way to support the show for free.
Yeah,
it's like totally free. And we do have a bunch of very nice reviews.
I love that. That makes me so happy.
Nick Gidd said favorites. So funny. I love it. And then Britt, mom of 2, said, y'all take an already entertaining show and make it 25 times more entertaining. This takes me back to my high school days, and I'm here for it. Love, love, love this podcast. Wish we could get Tracey and Noelle to do 100 more podcasts because I can't get enough of them. Britt, guess what? We do over 8 billion bonus podcasts at patreon.com/trash talk podcast.
I'm sure we'll have a billion more at some point in our lives.
Oh, we will. So guys, go over there and do the stuff and support us because we love you.
We love you. We really do.
We do. Bye.
Bye.